Good morning, people. Here we are, we're back on the vlog. As you can see from the title, we are racing. I'm currently in the Algarve. I'm at the first Portuguese Downhill National. With everything that's been happening with COVID and stuff, you know, we didn't know whether we're going to be racing or not. And luckily, the Portuguese Federation, they put on 3 rounds of downhill and 3 rounds of enduro. So I wasn't going to focus on downhill racing, but with such limited racing going on in the year, I decided I'm going to have a go at some of the DH races. So I'm going to have a crack on my enduro bike. I drove down here late last night. It's 450 kilometers, so just cruised on down here. As you can hear from my croaky voice, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, just woke up. So we're going to get on it. I'm going to swap the camera in a second and I'm going to show you my lovely setup for the weekend. It's probably the best hotel that you can get in Portugal, so I'm stoked on that. So yeah, let's have a little look. Yeah, I'll give you a little hotel tour. It's quite a fine establishment that I'm staying in. Pretty stoked on, you know, what I was able to set up. Here we are, Hotel Casa de Brett. Got my bedding, bedroom, living area. Got my workshop over to the left. At the front, there's a kitchen, chill out area, plus the lounge. I can swap it around quite easy, the kitchen and the lounge, you know, it could be one or the other. In all seriousness, you know, this is how I usually do things. If there's hotels around, they're cheap enough, but I always like to try and keep it on a budget. I used to do this sort of thing at motocross, sleeping in vans, so I'm quite used to it. And then Lidl car park. I wasn't sure if it was going to rain last night, so I wanted some covers. And I know Lidl have these covers for your cars, so it's not smashing down on the car. So yeah, I parked up here super late last night. I'm just going to head over to São Brás, which is where the track is. I think it's about 15 minutes from here. And then we'll get signed on, have a look at the track, meet up with the team, and get this day underway. We're just arriving in the pits, and I think, like we did last year, as you enter, they scan your forehead for your temperature and stuff. So we're just in a bit of a queue. From what I can see, just driving in, to show you the ground, it actually could do with raining. I was following the car in front and the dust coming up was already pretty crazy. So a little bit of rain would be mega. I think it's a bit like Lausanne. Some tracks, when it rains, is absolutely unreal. So once we get through all this commotion, we'll get the bike set up and possibly go for a track walk or just get straight into practice. I'm not sure. So let's get on with it.
Hello.
Tudo bem?
Okay.
Am I dead?
Not yet. Yeah.
Obrigado,
No fever,
tudo
cough.
bem? Tudo bem, midget?
Vai foder, gypsy.
All good. We're in. Right. So yeah, we just got in, all sorted. Just got to sort the car out. Got to clear out some of the stuff. I've got some tyres for people. Get the bike out, get it ready, and then I was going to walk the track, but I've just been told it's basically the same as last year. So the first one, I just have a steady on down. Just check it out. It's looking super dry, so if it rains, it probably would be good. But I think no matter what, tomorrow is going to be really dry and sunny, so no matter what the conditions are today, it's going to be a new day. So yeah, let's get all set up and then I'll show you what I'm racing this weekend. Here we are, of course, little preview with my teammate Guy. It's his home track, so sneakily follow his lines. Feeling pretty good, but oh, it's pretty dusty. Following is going to be a lot harder than I think. Oh, sneaky line. Whoa. God, following is hard. Oh, so windy. Oh, muito bom. Missed the line. I'll try a line down. Go and look. Getting his wind. Oh, I'm gonna land on him.
ramp. This is where the wind really picks up. Oh, there's a line there. How have we doing? Oh yeah, it's full of marbles. Wind. Oh, that burn's broken away. Oh, it's hard to follow. I'm glad I'm not right up his ass. Oh, see? Oh, I do not like that section. Lovely. Oh, nice. There we are. Course preview with my teammate Guy. Whew. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, he's on a downhill bike, Enduro bike. That's the course. The wind is so sketchy today. But yeah, that was good.
The practice has been going good. Just on the last run before lunch, and I've just landed on a rock and snapped my rimming off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Snapped right on the joint. It's hard to see it, but I don't even have any inner tubes. I don't run tubes. I've got a Rim Pack Pro in there, but I knew as soon as I jumped I could see the rock and it went down, so I'm going to try and bodge something, try and see what I can do. But it's not looking promising, so we'll see how it goes. Well, I've got the wheel sorted. It's holding air. Portuguese lover bodge. Bit of a inner tube because it's cracked on the join of the rim, so it's stuck an inner tube in there. A bit more sealant, which she's holding. So we'll see how she gets on the rest of the day. Because I really don't want to put an inner tube in there. This track is not too bad, but got a few sketchy rocks. So I'm gonna have lunch now. It's been a real good morning, to be fair. We've had a little bit of rain. It's not done anything to the track for 2 hours, so I'll put in 2 or 3 runs. Like I say, I want to protect the wheel and speak to you at the end of the day. Nice. This is what the drop looks like coming into it. If you go down, you can't really see much. Variable lines to take. You want to get past this rock. I mean, that's the one that did my wheel in. Go past that, stay down there. Can't do that. Let's have a look at some riders going through, see how they do it. Good morning, guys. Here we are, race day. Just arrived. What a beautiful day it's looking. Sun all around. There's no wind. So yeah, I spent the night in the car. I'm here at the team pits, and they've just smelled with the team. Got a brand new jersey for the year. Nice and fresh. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to go get the bike. It's in the van, and we're going to go up for 2 practice runs this morning. There's an open practice, and then top 20 elite get their own 30 minutes. So I'm going to do 1 run of that as well. So basically just to see what the track's like. It rained a bit last night, but the ground already is almost perfect. Bit of rain, but the sun on it all day will dry it right out. One thing I haven't done for a while, which is use I guess it's called a chain stretching tool. And this track's got a lot of pedaling, a lot of power to put down. So I just tested it, and it says I'm just on 75, which I think is a bit too much strain on the chain. It's already stretched quite far, so I'm going to put a brand new chain on just to be safe. Glad I checked that, because you know, a weak chain on this sort of track and the roadie legs that I have now possibly snap. So I'm going to get that done and then head on up there.
Oh. So just saw that. I was third in qualifying, 1.4 off second and 4.2 off first. It wasn't the cleanest run, but I'm sure everyone had mistakes on the track here and there. It's super slippery, like from this morning when it was a bit moist from the rain that we had last night till then it's dried out so much. There's a lot more little stones on the track, so just try and have a real clean run in finals and just push on. Nice bit of money would be nice, you know, help me get back home. So yeah, happy. Now I'm just going to have a lunch, chill, recuperate, clean up the bike, and send it finals, and I'll talk to you after. Race run done, and the old man got third. Bit of a mess up near the bottom, but I can't complain. The guys I'm racing are professionals. Young Gonçalo's champion of Portugal. Tiago, he's old European champion, and he's just a badass on a bike. So I'm super happy to get third. The podium's coming up next. It was a good run. One big mistake near the bottom on the pedal, but other than that, I can't complain. Buzzing, so I've got some money. Gonna do the podium, third place, and we'll move on. So let's watch the podium. So there we are, guys, third place elite. I am absolutely buzzing. The run was good, I was happy. A few little mistakes, but nothing to be too upset about. You know, the two guys I'm racing are the fastest racers in Portugal. You know, one's 18 years old, one's 21, and I'm just trying to have fun with them. But to get third, 35, so I'm the oldest boy in the category. I possibly could be in the Masters, but I'm having fun in elite. This track, you know, it suited me today. I've been pedaling a lot, trying to have fun. I think our team's done pretty well. Super stoked on, everyone works hard. Look at the crowd. There's a lot of people here supporting this race, so thank you to everyone. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. Is this the sort of track you want to come race? It's fun. So till next time, guys.